and welcome to another Take 10, the podcast which looks behind the LinkedIn profile of the person. We do that through a number of silly questions, and the intention is to break the ice so that people are more approachable, so that you feel more inclined to approach people, and with that also obviously to generate and facilitate business. So we're welcoming Leyla Kamel of Adagio. Hi, Leyla.
Hi, hello.
Um, and yeah, if you want to introduce yourself, your company a little bit, and then we'll get onto the silly questions.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Leyla Kamel. I'm the new accounts manager for Adagio. I used to work before for Citamins from the Ascot, and I used to work as a sales executive for the group sector. But I originally started in the long stay business through relocations and corporate sector. I my background was from reception originally, so I wanted to start working as a GM or director of a hotel, but then my passion went through sales.
Interesting. That's very interesting. Before we get on to the questions and answers, when did it change that you found that you had this passion for sales rather than the general manager? When was that?
So I was in reception for 1 year. I really enjoyed it, to be honest. I loved the team. It was very dynamic. The fact of meeting guests every day, it was really nice. But I think there was always something on me that I like sales in general. Like I have always been very convincing, trying to get it on my way all the time. So I think it's a matter of personality. So, but yeah, I started with long stays, and I think I was really lucky that I touched first the relocation business, and that was something that I really enjoyed. It was a very familiar business, really nice approach. So I think that make it easier.
Exactly. No, I can well imagine that once that clicked, because I know you as a very much a people person. So yeah, I can well imagine that was almost a natural progression into sales. So yeah, right. So let's ask a few silly questions. On the either or as they are. Are you a breakfast person or a dinner person? I say this. I've had my first English breakfast in about 5 years. So what do you? Yeah, no, I just don't eat English breakfast. What are you, a breakfast person or a dinner person?
I would say I am more of a breakfast person, but always a late breakfast. So it's almost a brunch, I will say. But I
Mm.
love to meet for a coffee and have some food and the stuff better than a dinner.
And I'm guessing that this is like, what people seem to do these days, and I've never done in my life, I don't think. Like avocado and egg with all kinds of fancy spices and stuff. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's breakfast these days, isn't it? Yeah, I watch the younger people doing this, and yeah, yeah, breakfast. So a play or concert, or none, neither, or both. Do you like watching, going to a play or to a music concert?
I will do a music concert, I think. I do like a play, but more like a musical kind of thing, more than a theater proper. But yeah, I'm a big fan of musicals, but I prefer a concert for sure. What about you?
Yeah. Well, thank you for asking. Probably concerts as well. Not that I go to many of either, but with a play, I live in fear of starting sneezing or coughing and not being able to, and then everyone starts tutting, and I have to leave. So what's the point? I won't see the play. So that yeah, so I would say concert as well, and yeah, I've been to very few plays, been to very few concerts of late, really. Summer or winter person?
So funny enough, I'm born in summer. I'm literally my birthday is on July, but I'm a winter person. I love snow. I love cold places. I think that's why I live here in the first place. But yeah, I prefer winter.
Really? Gosh. Yeah, no, I prefer summer. But that's because, yeah, I'm fed up with the cold. So maybe if I'm asked in the winter, in the summertime, I'd say the winter. But right now, I'm looking forward to the spring. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, On the escalators in the tube, do you walk or stand?
Oh.
You know,
No judgments, right?
I mean,
So
and do you stand on the right side of the escalator as well?
I stand on the right side. I'm sometimes to be even annoying. I stand in the left side. So
Tourists. Yeah.
no,
You,
I just feel
no,
a bit dizzy. Like
do you
when
stand then? I'm sorry. Yeah, you stand then, yeah?
yeah, I stand 100%. I try sometimes when you are in a rush. I try to do it, but there's so many people there. I feel a bit dizzy doing the whole thing. I feel even more pressure that I'm gonna fall.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I just had that experience. But yeah, it is. I mean, I know you were joking about standing on the wrong side. I don't know where I was recently. I think it might have been Germany. And there, at the official side, wherever I was on the other side, on the left, to stand on the left. So that was. We always do it. We always have to do it differently, don't we? In the UK, it's always got to be. Drive on the other side. We stand on the other side. The funniest thing I ever saw was it was an escalator that wasn't running, and a lady had got on the escalator and was standing on the right side, but she was standing. She didn't realise that it wasn't moving. People were just looking at her as we walked past because you assume it'll start moving. So yeah, that was quite that perplexed me for the entire day how she could have stood there. Texting or calling? Do you tend to text people or call?
Oh, calling 100%.
Really? Yeah,
Yeah,
that is that because you can engage them immediately. You can get the answers that you want and that kind of thing.
that's it.
Yeah,
I'm just not a text person. Have never been. I think I used to use before the land phone all the time to call my friends to like have a coffee or meet. But I just want to know what we are doing, so I will just give you a call and that's it. I don't like texting.
interesting. I'm totally the opposite. I break out in a cold sweat if I have to phone someone. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's weird. I know, but anyway, yeah, yeah. I won't go into that one. It's yeah. I prefer to text. I must say, yeah. Oh, good. Okay. Well, thanks for sharing some of those. Um, Leaving a little bit of time here for you to say, tell us a bit about Adagio. Over to you.
Yeah, of course. So I recently joined. So I started in literally the 13th of January, I believe. So I have only been with them for a couple of weeks. But basically, Adagio is an apart hotel service. And I wanted to focus in our new opening in London that, if everything goes well, will be opening on the 1st of April. Fingers crossed for that one. It is for 130 apartments, for studios and one bedrooms. And the most particular thing of this property is that they have a co-living space. So we have a four-bedroom apartment that accommodates up to 8 people. So it's a thing that is a bit unusual in our properties, but that we are trying to really push. It's a thing that we can see more often in the market, and that we are really looking forward to see how is the turn up. Also, in Adagio in general, they have three types of business. We have Adagio Access, that is a property that is more for low cost, and that allows to the travelers and tourists to travel in a low budget. Then we have Adagio Access, that is the new opening that we have in London. Sorry, Adagio Original, no access. So it's the new opening that we have in London, and that's more for corporates, leisures, and groups. So that's every sort of market. And also we have Adagio Premium, that it will be more a high quality product. So we are really looking forward to accommodate any new guest to our property, and I hope to see you there soon.
Fantastic. So the property that you were referring to, that new opening, that's London. That's Whitechapel. Is that not? Is it Whitechapel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so the property is called London City East, but it's based in Whitechapel.
Right, Whitechapel, kind of Aldgate and that area, isn't it? Really,
That's
it's so yeah, interesting. And four bedrooms. That's and looking into the co-living aspect. I mean, I suppose that kind of because Adagio part of the Accor group, I think, and the hotel. So you have hospitality and accommodation, of every sort within the group. And even then, that's fascinating. I didn't realize that there were three different types of Adagio properties.
Yeah, it's
Can you
very
repeat
enjoyable.
those actually, just for me? Can you can you repeat them?
Yeah,
Which
of
ones?
course. So we have Adagio Access,
Yeah,
Adagio Original, and
yeah,
Adagio Premium.
right. And what are the differences again?
So the Access one is more low cost
Right,
traveling in general. So you will have guests that they travel for mainly leisure, but in a low budget. So maybe the weekend or that maybe you want to stay longer, but you're just in a lower budget. But location wise, it works really well. So it's still quite central. It's still quite near the station, so you can travel properly. And then we have the original one that is the normal apart hotel that we know for every provider, and it's for family leisures. You can share the rooms, you can go by yourself, you can go for because you have an event, is any sort of business, and we don't have a minimum length of stay either. We try to push some sectors, but and then we have Adagio Premium, that is a high quality one, so it was more towards the upper hotel. It stays with the kitchen, but more high quality.
right. And the one City East, is that, which category is that? Which type of
Original.
Adagio? Original. Okay. And I know there are some of these questions that will be are unfair because it's really not fair because when you're starting a company. But how many properties are there in the UK?
In the UK, we
Adagio.
have 9.
9.
Yeah,
Do you know? Can you list where they are?
yeah. It is Liverpool, Birmingham. We have 4 in London, one in Glasgow, one in Edinburgh, one in Leicester, and we have one opening soon in Belfast.
Oh, fantastic. Interesting. Oh, excellent. All right. That's enough for me to cope with for to the learning in the learning process. So yeah, no, thank you very much indeed, Layla, for agreeing to take part in Take 10, and especially I think you're very brave when you've joined Adagio, and I would like to wish you all the very best, and I'm sure everyone that's watching would like to as well. So thank you very much indeed.
Oh, thank
Uh,
you so
for,
much, and thank you so much for having me. I invite me. It's honestly a pleasure.
no, so it's our pleasure, really. Okay, all right. I'll see you later.
See ya. Bye bye.